The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer, at this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3. Pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. If what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete. Strider 1, target destroyed. Update us on Tyler Island.
Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Have you seen restrikes, counter-marines, and the enemy's gone? Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! There's more over here. Body ships, hard to fight. That, we're all capture. You really don't want to think about it. Yeah, look who's this bastard. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos of evidence.
Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy here. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Our guys just got the enemy here. Now, get in the tank.
Allied retreat looks good.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to keep the children in the proper area. Everybody stay cool. We will ride. It's fine if we take a look.
We just need twice the time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. Move them away from the last driver.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Police nearby, so they could be researching their family. Likely they were involved in Delta. Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Come with us! See the enemy APC from there? Get the ones out of here, hurry! If you let them move, we're dead!
The rebels are here. Let the first one go by and detonate on the second.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution. Stall warning. Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Pull up. Caution. 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 Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flags launched.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Okay, Commander, down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Stall warning.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Gather all the wounded together!
ID complete.
We're down to less than half our vehicles. This is looking good. Help! Bring over your turkey! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The countdown! There's still one person left. If we can deliver the bomb, then Osea will have a fighting chance. Those cameras track the supply ships. Don't fly with your backs to the supply ship. We think we're done for.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
They're not here. Good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood. Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon?
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Command operation don't return. These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with. fighting.
2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network. All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about him for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. Clouds. Can't find it.
Strider 1, target acquired.
I can't get a lock. Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time.
So they're trying to beat that everything so they can continue to complete their mission.
The missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them!
We all enjoyed the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Russian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. Now all cracked. A retreating... Request...
ID complete. Strider 1, target destroyed. Update us on Tyler Island. Don't engage till...
It's absolutely... And the enemy's gone. Move it! Hit the gas and don't let up until we... Let us see anyone! We're all lined up. No, we're not dead. I can guess what happened. I really don't want to think about it. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence. Taking heavy losses.
Illusion! Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
We're in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Our guys just took out the enemy airfield. What do you do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to APC. The men say they want to at least get some children.
Several dead bodies here.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Some flares launched.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.